We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Failing to score with that right hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Julio Cesar Chavez goes down.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Oh, ay caramba! Julio Cesar Chavez in trouble. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. And there's the bell to start round two. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punching is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that made the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A straight right just misses. These counter punches have to hurt. You don't want to trade shots. When you're training to fight a swarmer zone and you know this better than anybody, you have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best, but when Swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
The courage. Did you see that? Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of carriage?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Let's see. There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Morales is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so
Whoa, Johnny. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This match is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use the end of shot power.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Holding nothing back here in the round. Can't find a home for that final 10 seconds here unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talking about Morales in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. His stamina is off the charts. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. And Morales goes down on the canvas. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Morales in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. And there's the bell for round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter punch caught him clean. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter shot lands. So much firepower here. Oh, and Chavez goes down! The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. To make up. Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab does not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Eric Morales is dazed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They miss with the jab. Tried to score with the uppercut. He needs to be careful not to punch himself. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these... There's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
His stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Whoa, wait a minute! And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to focus.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Disaster averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missing with the left uppercut. The only fear... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you've done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Just misses with that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Add